Hello and welcome back to Vampire Survivors. I'm Luce and, well, I can't put this off forever, so I need to get to it sooner or later. I will attempt inverse mode for Emerald Diorama. Yeah, I know, I could stall it by doing more Ode to Castlevania unlocks, I could stall it by doing more adventure modes, but I need to do this eventually. Therefore, I'll have to give it my best. Because as you can see, yeah, defeat all bosses with us in things in inverse diorama. I have to defeat two bosses, but I can get all. If I get all of them, it's easier. Even number 5. Basically, the character inverse mode, arcanas. Randomize might help. It might ruin it though. Food pickups give cumulative bonuses to value based on their rarity or healing value. Now I don't remember which of these is which. Alright, so basically I only want the, weapons here. Arrow, fires faster when moving, ice brand, bomb. This one doesn't bounce. Ballistic missiles. Woundfall slash. Blood rage. Farmagist. Super missile. Tambourget. Super missiles. Oh, darn it. I already used my one revive. This is not looking good. Full crush. Oh crap, beefy enemies already? That's not good. Kukri. Excellent. AoE increased. Flamberger. Flamberger egg. Darn. Level. Ooh, the missile's leveled up. Will the Hydra Cannon save me? Hydra Cannon, there we are. Food up. A revival gained. Let's get the tiramisu just so I have another revive available to me. I'm definitely gonna need what I can for this. Darn it. Oh crap, the really tough enemies are now here. Damn it. Artificial hailstorm. Stone mask. Oh, wonderful. This is probably exactly what I needed. Kukri, level 8. These rhinos have way too much HP. Meat. There we are. Curse up, right, I can get any stat, including curse. Come on, swords out. Flamberger can level up now. Excellent, another meat piece. Yeah, the good upgrades will outweigh the curse after a time, but that's after time. Come on, come on. Darn it. Luck up. That'll at least increase the chance of drops from light sources. Good. Darn it. There goes the tiramisu. Barely survive my play this. I can regen, I can... Yeah. This is really, really hard, I'm not gonna lie. I need to kill all the bosses at least once with this particular character, so... What about Draculus? Unfortunately, I can't do it with any other character. It has to specifically be with Diva number 5 in order to complete the unlock. Yeah, I need to hope I get lucky with stats is what I need here. Probably a waste, but who cares? I need to heal. Ballistic missiles. Raksha. Super missiles base up. Attract orb. Good. The fist should make this video just that's a nice get away from me tech. I probably shouldn't have gotten the Among Us item, but I really need healing. I really need better healing. Good. Movement speed up. Oh, nice. Some... Oh, darn it, some curse. Swallow Slice. Mini Ghost. I don't think I'm gonna live long enough to get the upgrade, but if I can, that's basically a fast track to winning the game. Because I can just jack my stats up to ridiculous amounts. Plus, the Mini Ghost itself is basically a mini Clockwork Land set, which absolutely adds up. Excellent, super missiles got upgraded. That upgraded basically all my weapons a little bit, so that's good. Alright, yeah, let's get the lifespan. Yeah, as long as I get my healing up, I should be in good shape here. Revive, an extra revive, good. What's the objective for using Diva 5? Crap. The objective is to kill all bosses in inverse mode. Yeah, the objective with this character is to just beat all bosses while in inverse mode, which I am now. And it's really tough. This map is extremely easy to die in, even in normal mode, so inverse mode is really going to push your skill to the limit. Let's get this for some free extra damage, because damage is absolutely going to be essential. I think one of the reasons I had issues I had last round was specifically because I failed to do that. Alright, level 8. Cooldowns reduced significantly. Artificial hailstorm. Basically, Diva's number 5 gimmick is that they only really care about getting the Saga weapons. But I broke that entirely because I wanted the healing, the life science scan for the free healing with no strings attached. Pomarola takes a lot longer, and others require life steal. This Pomarola is okay, but yeah, spinach for more damage on everything. Because damage I absolutely need. Punch. Crap, the rhinos are here. The real DPS check. Alright, let's upgrade the punch to the... There we are. I'm Diva. Ha. Ha, I get it. Florette, crystalline carve. I can get the Kukri from drops here, but I don't believe I can get the Florettes. Shenlong, Fire Fist. Crystalline carve. Sparked. Alright, stats are going up slowly. Alright, good. The heals are really starting to stack up now. Florette. Boss isn't gonna die until the stupid mechanics end, so let's put this up, I guess. Flamberger. Tractor up. Boss is dead. Good. Free level of Flamberger. Don't mind if I do. Spinach up for better damage. You know, let's just take the free level, whatever this is, and get out of here. Alright, that's fine. I need to get as many of these floor chickens as I can because that permanently increases all my stats. Growth level up, that's good. Full crush. Yeah, if I remembered I was about to get the Flamberger, I would have grabbed a different weapon back there, but oh well. Not a huge deal, I suppose. Excellent. Revives, more amounts. Excellent, another weapon upgrade. The more of these, Lord Star. The more of these I get, the easier this will be. Let's do it. Airwave. Empty Tome, reduce the cooldown of everything. This is one of the most powerful items to have. Base damage up. I should probably have taken the tiramisu, actually. I need to fill up my accessories. Oh, darn it. How many revives do I have? I still have one left. But I really should have taken the tiramisu. This is my bad. I need this. Mercy and vulnerability is absolutely essential. All base damage up. Explorette. Yeah, this gimmick is not nearly as annoying as a number of the other bosses, that's for certain. Duplicator. Yeah, weapons all fire more projectiles. This is gonna help everything. Give me the levels. All base damage up. Oh, phew, let's see here. Sorabe of healing. All healing received is doubled. You know what, let's do it. Empty tome, reduce all cooldowns. Let's just get these free levels and get out of here. Yeah, nothing's close to maxing out yet, so... Glaive, sure. Ooh, the light paranormal scan. This might have just won us the round. If I can survive long enough to get the permanent buffs, at least. Yeah, I think this was worth it. Yeah, the reason I chose the, Cornucopia Arcana of the Star is basically to go for this kind of build. You know, let's just get armor. Duplicator, let's just max out the Duplicator while we're here. Yeah, the whole point of this build is to stack stats to hell and back. And that's how I'm gonna win this, with raw stat power. Darn it. Right. Want a stat stack. I need the earliest ones going is what I need more than anything else. There. Here we are. Curse up. I think I'm at the point where the curse up isn't going to hurt nearly as much. Luck up, good, that should help us a bit. Let's heal it. Empty tome up, because the lower the cooldown, the more frequently everything activates. Tractor maxed. Free spell blinder, don't mind if I do. Yes, give XP. Give me the XP. Yeah, I don't care. Free levels of anything is going to help me out at this point. The run's about almost a bit under halfway over. Good, I have an additional revival if all else fails. It's one I hope I do not have to use, but we'll see. The paranormal scan gives me a permanent stat every time the skill itself activates, and of course lowered cooldown is also one of the rewards it can give you, meaning it'll activate itself more often. And of course, I have the permanent stat gains from the food eating, which is also going to be adding up. Empty tome maxed out, good. That's a whole 40% less cooldown innately from that item alone, not to mention any other permanent stat boosts that have come since. Weapons. Hydro Cannon's a base weapon, might as well make sure that's yeah, the fists are basically not ending anymore. Yeah, doubling all healing I think was a very good idea. I absolutely need it. Amarola, sure. Hydro Cannon is upgraded to Hyperion Bazooka. Might as well get a free anything. Cosmic Rave. Let's get this upgrade first. There we go, Flamberger upgraded to the dress sword, Floret. No, that's a Floret. Still a good upgrade, just to be sure. Shocking Rush. Enemies are really starting to get beefy. Can't even reach it, darn it. Reach this one. Yes, I can. Go get the stone mask here, just put just a free extra level in it. Oh no, it's a new item at all. Well, not a problem. I still need it for the kukri when I get that. Time for the Gardens and Winds of Avalon. Flamberger. Okay, good. Flamberger's ready to upgrade. Glaive. That one's a ways away from upgrading, but it should be fine, I think. Might as well upgrade it while we're here. Oh, the pressure point got upgraded to the Gilded Hand. Wonderful. I've got a lot of items that need upgrading now. Well, that's a good thing, actually. Hua Yin. There we are. Zweihander. Abetson. Lodestar. Guess I wanted to make the Spaceballs reference. Oh, nothing. Oh, right, they all got upgraded already. Well, that's fine. Magus. Lodestar has upgraded to the Dayblade. Grab the meat. Glaive. Life Sprinkler. Just free Spellbinder, don't mind if I do. Mercy invincibility is kind of amazing in this game. Sheesh. No wonder they specifically require you to get an item to obtain it. There we are, the Feather Spear. Armor upgraded. Bulova, why not? Hill's Fury. Stardust. Stardust Fury, Stardust Speedway, Stardust Crusaders, Stardust Dragon, last Stardust, Stardust Breaker. There's so many jokes I can make about that. Come on. Free Pomerol level, don't mind if I do. Oh, there's a purple one here, I'd best get that. Zweihander. Mad Groove. Kukri's definitely one I'm gonna want to upgrade sooner rather than later. Yeah, despite this area giving one of the nicer items to get early on, it doesn't have. It has a boss you probably don't want to be fighting too early on. This is way ahead. Yeah, because it does a crisscross mechanic, which is very frustrating, and because it how much it limits your movements. There we go. That's an upgrade worth it. Esperopera Mega Thrust. Mega Thrust. Zweihander's ready to upgrade again. And there we are. Galatine. Yeah, upgrade all the weapons first. The accessories don't need to be upgraded for the Saga weapons. Vandalize. Don't you mean terrorize? I'm sure the enemy's gonna feel that way. Maxed out. It should upgrade with the next chest then. Good. And there we are. The Kukri's upgraded. By bitrate. Oh, Sky Ninja. Yeah. Goodbye bitrate. It's... Kaleidoscope. Now, how goes Vampire Survivors? Fine. Had to do another... It was a little tricky. It took a couple runs to get started, but we're definitely in good shape now. Ooh, some lucky chests are helping, that's for sure. Free levels and everything. Sounds good to me. Alright, let's keep leveling Jetstream Sam here. I had to go with a dedicated stat stick build in order to get this far, and I had to get lucky enough to get a decent amount of upgrades as well. You know, I can take a curse weapon now. Inverse mode is absolutely no joke. But I should get the achievement for killing everyone with Diva number 5 soon. My problem is I can't see anything. I believe I started with the upper left quadrant, didn't I? Let's find out. I'm sure I won't regret this. Yes, I did. So yeah, looks like we've got all of them. Now I need to head to south of the junction to try... north, actually. And try and get the enemy that lives there. Excellent, the last boss is open. I do believe this is the last boss for the achievement, so... Well, technically, Diva number 5 has 2, but one of them is just kill one of the bosses on inverse mode, and the other is kill all bosses on inverse mode. Here we go. Jetstream Sam, do your thing. I can't even see who this boss is, but I'm sure they're fine. Jetstream Sam. Yeah, I think getting the life science scan upgraded to paranormal scan almost immediately was a big lifesaver there. That and getting some lucky meats early on. Because these stat sticks are the only reason I'm alive right now. I mean, look at that. Plus over 100 and everything, basically. Might as well get the money stuff here. Jetstream Sam is maxed out. Wonderful. Always the floor chicken for the stat boost. I guess the nice thing is that even if I couldn't do this right away, it wouldn't be too unreasonable to just farm a bunch of golden eggs until I get powerful enough to bypass it. I know one person who grinded up so much they managed to get one of their favorite characters to even stronger than Queen Sigma. That's pretty funny, since Queen Sigma is intentionally overpowered. It's also the reason I couldn't use her, because if I just want to kill all the bosses in inverse mode here, I could easily just use her or something. Yeah. But no, it has to specifically be with Diva number 5. Golden egg earned. I do believe that is all bosses beaten. Dang, I'll admit, I thought it was going to take a few runs to do that. Although there's still a bunch of inverse characters I do have to play in inverse mode, so that's going to be a little annoying. Oh well. At least now we know we have a proof of a build that actually works. $30 more seconds. Let me grab a sip of my drink while we wait here. I kind of figure this might be one of the harder challenges, so I should get it out of the way first. All the other achievements for Emerald Diorama simply require killing one specific boss. Like, I believe the Final Emperor just requires you to kill, it says himself, which I'm guessing is the, I'm guessing that's the boss from Avalon. Oh no, I might be thinking of Romancing Saga 2 instead of Emerald Dream, which is what this is based off of. Golden eggs obtained, all 4. Yeah, I think my stats are so high it's impossible for the Red Reaper to kill me anymore, so I'm gonna have to manually quit out. Is that all of them? Defeat Living Anguish. And yep, kill all bosses in a single run. Now, what's the Paradox body do? Can fly, innately use the Cosmic Rave. That isn't one of the later techs, isn't it? Yeah, that's the last one for the missiles. Huh, interesting. Alright, I need to do a money run to unlock these, but that's fine. I don't need to do them yet. Oh, wow. Mr. S is expensive as hell. 1,300,000 gold. 1.3 million. Alrighty, let's see here. Spectre and the Yomi. Alright, so I need to defeat Spectre of Yomi, huh? I think that's not too... I believe that's just the one with the gold mask area, right? With Ame, I could also go with the... Oh. Matcha, was that one of the characters in the trailer? Or was it Lita? I think it actually was Lita. Because they had a spear. I can look at... what am I saying? The Steam page has the official artwork. I think I already have... Oh, think I actually have both unlocked from the trailer. There, one of them was... Yeah, one of them is Amiya, to be sure. Not sure about the other one. I should probably check out the game this is meant to promote, but eh, I'll worry about it later. For now, in order to defeat the Earth Dragon... Let's see here. Which one's... I mean, I remember which one Avalon is, so I could probably take Ame and go for that. Alright. Now let's see here. Which of these do I want to start with? Something fun. The punch isn't half bad. The kukri, if I can upgrade that, is absurdly good. Emerald Rapture is also probably going to be fun. Spirit Rings I think is good in combination with others, but I wouldn't call it great on its own. Punch. These guys are surprisingly tough for the first out of enemy. Then again, I think the whole point is to get them to activate Showstopper. Yeah, sure, HP healing is going to be needed. Probably shouldn't activate the boss this early, but... yeah, the whole point of this character is to catch the cats, to stack some stats to a ridiculous degree. Thunder Kick. Here we are. Life sign scan up for the more healing. Crap, I was too close. Nope, darn it, it was just close enough. There goes my last revive, for the moment. Is it looping? No, this is a location I collected. Oh, damn it. No such luck, I'm afraid. Could go with another character since this one intentionally starts weak for the purposes of, you know, trying to what's the word? Snowball. Yeah, that's the word I was trying to... For some reason, it was at the tip of my tongue, but I could not figure it out. Alright. I could also go with Tsunenori to fight the Earth Dragon. I don't remember which one that is. No, I know which boss that is, but I don't remember which teleporter takes me to it. But it is one of the easier ones. Genuinely one of the easier ones. Alright, how do you spell poultry? Dude. Well, Sunanori has a couple golden eggs, so maybe that'll be a little easier. I do like the floret here. But do I like the twin dragons more? Floret doesn't require any items to upgrade, though, so let's go with that. Has to be an inverse diorama. Yeah, it seems like you're supposed... These guys are intentionally strong to force you to activate Showstopper. Crystalline Carve. Oh, wrong spot, but that's fine. I'll grab the item that's here because that's the damage increase, and I'm going to need as much damage as I could possibly get. I get the sense this character might be the main character of the game, given... Oopsie. Given he gets a whole party of 4. Darn it. Maybe the twins are better, at least as a starting weapon, because this weapon is good on its own, but until it gets going, it's really, Upper gains a Kukutsu follower. Yeah, maybe I should go in the upper left corner just to get the, damage increase item first. I can't be spending too much money in this particular one. Kukri is a really good item. Dual Whirlwind. Armor up. Come on. Yeah, I forgot how bad the cooldown is. Wow, that is the most useless spot it could have possibly been. Oh, come on, how'd that miss? Fine, Floret. Moonfall Slash. Oh, come on. How the hell does he miss a point-blank weapon like that? I know Chilno Toho felt. Kukri. Cooldown down. Good. Oh, come the hell on. Look at him miss. It was 2 inches in front of you, buddy. Empty tome. My whole problem is that things aren't activating fast enough, and Empty Tome is gonna fix that. Come on! Splashers. Attract orb, if you please. Tiramisu, we're gonna need a new revival. Splashers up. Reduce cooldown, yes please. Yeah, I'm thinking I should probably go for that chest, even though I don't have anything that can be upgraded right now, just because I need as many weapon upgrades as I can to deal damage at all. Yeah, that's not a weapon I would have chosen for it, so getting it from a chest means I at least don't have to worry about it as quickly, but... Duplicator. Lovely. Just coins. There we go. Splashers. Oh no, it's the toughies. I hate these guys. I don't have enough damage output to kill them, although I do know something that might help. Yeah, it has to wait until each weapon finishes their cooldown and restarts before they can do the showstopper upgrade. Empty Tome upgrade is absolutely essential. Kukri level up good. Darn it. That's the first death. Damage up, damage, damage, damage. I need damage. Splashers. What does the splashers need to upgrade again? Let's look back here. Splashers. I need the Spellbinder. I know where that is. Oh, wonderful. Empty tome. Excellent. Armor up. Amount up. Crap, a showstopper's not helping at all, because I'm just too low HP. Ah, darn it. Maybe I should just go directly to the boss this time. No other bosses, just to... Crystalline Carb. Splashers. Darn it. Darn it, I can't move. This starting weapon is absolute garbage. Well, it's not that the weapon itself is garbage, just that it's not very good when that's all I have, and the party members don't come until level 20, which I'm guessing is supposed to reflect the game to an extent. This game loves to make their references. Dual whirlwinds. Clearly I need healing. Lamberger. I think my weapons were good, it's just that I didn't have enough damage output, and that seems to be the main sticking point. I need to be able to kill those skelly boys. because they are absurdly durable. Yeah, Mercy Invincibility should do a lot to help me. Full Crush. Grave Digger. Lovely. Maybe I should get the Sarabe of Healing sooner. Can't summon the Earth Dragon until I've gotten a decent amount of build going. As much as I want the Floret, I need the Paramagus leveled, because that Mercy Invincibility could very well be the difference between life and death here. Lifetime Scan, cooldown reduced. The more healing I get, the better. The Sarabe of Heal, the second Arcana, doesn't come until later. Maybe I should have bought that. Damn it! I was too greedy. I used my last revive here. They're just not attacking fast enough. I need the splashers leveled up just so their damage will actually be reasonable. Passive I should be focusing for is Spinach. Ah, it just takes so long between attacks. Excellent. Actually, maybe, yeah, that is the key. Rather than worry about statistics, maybe I should get the double Sarabe of Healing and focus on stuff that keeps me alive. Empty Tome. Reduce cooldown, reduce cooldown, reduce cooldowns. Oh, come on. Life Science Scan. There we are. Gold up, I mean, that's okay, but that's not helping the build. That's not helping me win. Mini Ghost. Spellbinder, now that does help me a little. At least the Mini Ghost is a bit of a mini Clockwork Lancet, so that should help out as well. Armor up. Wonderful. Splashers. Twin Dragon up. In my experience. No, no, not the stupid bull rushers. I hate you guys. Twin Dragon fires another projectile. Flashers up. Let me grab this chest. I don't care what it is, I want it. Penta chest. Ideal. This might have saved the run. We might not be out yet, folks. Well, at least the mini ghost is maxed out, so it'll never bug me about it again. And of course, more empty tome means more frequent uses of healing stuff. Come on, my party member comes at level 20. It's not a huge deal, but it's something. It's an extra damage output, and I need as much extra damage right now as I can get. Okay, good. Yeah, the Earth Dragon is really not a huge threat compared to what some of the other bosses are capable of. Excellent, we got our buddy here. He's not gonna last very long, but beggars can't be choosers. Let's see here. The Divine Wood boss is where the Spellbinder is, and I need that to upgrade my weapon, so let's do that sooner rather than later. Boss is gonna follow me anyways, might as well. Yeah, there it is. I need this immediately. Gravedigger. Yeah, the Earth Dragon followed me here. I just need to stay around here and hope that I can get my weapon upgraded or kill the dragon through residual damage. Crap, the beefy Skelly boys are coming. We don't have enough power to beat him. Extra passive. Damage. Where's the damage? Spinach. Excellent. The splashers got upgraded to the Pursuant Blades. This might have just saved our run. Dual Torrents. Excellent, we killed it. That means the quest is done no matter what. Yeah, we'll take the... I'm gonna try and win, but I'm not bothered if I die. We officially completed our quest. Tracked orb up? Yes, please. Stats up? Oh, of course it's Curse. I mean, that is more enemies and thus potentially more XP, but I don't know if we have the damage output to keep up. Eagle Gun, we do have enough for that. Divine Lancer. Yeah, reduce cooldown on all our weapons. I want these spammed as much as humanly possible. It's nice our party members can also learn techs, at least. We made it. Life sign scan. Oh, wonderful. Falcon Fire. I don't care, I'll just get free levels on everything I can possibly get because our damage output needs to keep up with how beefy these enemies are getting. Life Sign Scan is ready to level up. There we go. Paranormal Scan. We might actually be able to win this rather than just calling it a good enough run. Wouldn't that be nice? Alright, let's get the spinach up just so our damage output's boosted because we really need it. Enemies are not becoming any less beefy than they were already, and that's a problem. Upgrade the Flamberger to the Zweihander. Tracked orb will make this life a lot easier here. Alright, I got a new party member. Not that it's gonna do much right now, but we might be able to do it. Empty Tome maxed as Betson. Arabe of Healing, where is it? Did I miss it? I must have missed it. Whoops. Yeah, it's mostly getting out of the hellish early game that makes this challenge rough. are back. Oh my, there's a floor chicken up there. Well, we can't be leaving it alone, now can we? Trapdoor maxed. There we are. Cool down. Ooh, that's wonderful. Pursuance boom. Don't mind free chests regularly. More mercy invincibility, yes please. Ooh, free candelabra. Because I can't complain there. Spellbinder. Yeah, let's get the Pearl just to have it. A free glaive level. Don't mind if I do. Moonfall slash. Might as well get another free passive. I mean, why not? Max out the farm ages. Might as well max out Spellbinder just so it stops bugging me to upgrade it. Free glaive level, don't mind if I do. Glaive maxed out. Free candelabra level, don't mind if I do. I keep mixing up which one is me and which one's an ally. and thus who I need to actually use to pick up an item. Free clover, huh? Guess I can't complain. Oh, let's just get Ayomi here. Excellent. The glaive was upgraded. Stardust. I think Karoma's Man is the last accessory that we currently have no way to get unlocked in random level ups. It has to be obtained through stages only right now, or through an Armadillo. Eagle Gun. Evolved Twin Dragon. Moldova. Free Clover level, I guess that's alright. Oh, I might actually get overwhelmed by bosses. Scattered Petals. Maxed out the Eagle Gun so that it can be evolved. Hell's Fury. Max out Clover. Free armor. Don't mind if I do, I suppose. But I'm definitely prioritizing Feather Spear. An upgrade. Pendragon. It's rather amusing whenever a franchise makes Excalibur that isn't a sword. Like, with Fire Emblem, it's always wind magic, and I guess it's a gun in this universe. Well, I guess there is a big difference between just being inspired or naming after something and actually trying to be an interpretation of that thing. There's Chicken Ear, must consume. Devoured. Haha. There we go. A couple bosses are basically going to be obliterating me. Gotcha. Crap, I left a chest behind over there. Pummerola. More experience. Here it is in the middle here. I didn't see it before. Free Bulldover level, sure. Sounds good. Wow, these guys can barely fit. Kukri. Sure. Why not? Galatine. Can't buy any of these. Yeah, it won't let me buy any more weapons because I don't have any spare slots for them. You can go over if you find a weapon in the overworld, but you can't go over if you, vandalize. Can't go over with a shopkeep. Alright, I forgot one last boss. Oh, wonderful. The Longren Triumvirate. Moonfall Slash. I forgot to fight the boss over here. Yeah, I just came in here, grabbed the spinach, and got my ass out of here. I think that was necessary ultimately for the run, so I think it was the right call. I'll get on my way back. I'll get these chests on the way back. For now, I gotta get this boss spawned. Roll a maxed. Free level of the crown, that's fine. Alright, the Mad Season. One of the reasons I got it was specifically to get around that annoying thing. Bunch of passives, don't mind if I do. There we go. Hold over. Yep, even the fire breath curry will also activate the passive, which is nice. Tiramisu. The tiramisu. Free Bulldover level, excellent. Penta chest. That's pretty much everything I would have wanted, honestly. So I should have maxed out the kukri, so it would evolve next chest. There we are. Our kukri is now Jetstream Sam. Guess I'm going to continue calling it that. Bulldover can now evolve, and there we are, Falcon Wing. Free Corona's mana, that's just the last level, so now I don't have to worry about that in level ups anymore. Reverse Delta. Silver Ring. Probably should max out the mask actually, just because I still need a lot of money to unlock more characters. I can do a money run with Sammy later, I guess. There's a lot of ridiculous ways you can farm for money, that's for sure. But Sammy's the easiest, to be sure. Final boss is open. The pathway to the last boss is open. Oh, thanks for the follow, Storm Eclipse Dragon. I stream just about anything on this channel, so feel free to stop by if anything catches your eye. Here are the bosses spawn, so let's there we are, maxed out Jetstream Sam. That's a neat setup there, Lady Goo. I have no clue what's happening, but I bring the mac and cheese. Ooh, delicious. Yeah, Vampire Survivors gets a little, intense when you get later on in a run. But for this particular stage, you really have to, because the stage does not screw around. Wonderful. Stone Max is maxed out now, so I don't have to worry about it. Free ring. Sounds good to me. Good news for both played. Ooh, congrats. I know those were pretty big for a while, and probably still are. I don't exactly have my finger on the pulse of that fan base exactly, so I do know a friend of mine mentioned that when they went to a convention in Japan, there was like an entire section dedicated to Vocaloid stuff, and an entire section dedicated to Toho. Somehow that does not surprise me. Wow, I'm just getting all the accessories today. And discard, but I'll still fight this guy and get the golden egg. Oh yeah, we'll speed up the timer so we can expedite this process a little. I don't think I can die anymore now that I've finally gotten the stat stick build going again. Stats a little intense. Oh right, my avatar's blocking it. Falcon win. Kind of funny, they did put a lot of effort to making the characters actually attack when they use their weapon, but it's hard to appreciate when most endgame builds will basically turn the game into a case of can't see shit, Captain. That's also why once you reach a certain point, you can just walk through walls, because there's no way you could possibly see them. But sometimes the game's a little... sometimes it's not very good at clarifying what is a wall and what isn't, or how powerful is powerful enough to walk through walls, so you can get stuck on stuff even though you can't see still. Free bracer, don't mind if I do. Alright, 20, 19, 18, 17, 16, 15, 14, 13, 12, 11, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Wonderful. Here we are. Reached 30 minutes, therefore the run's officially over. Free Hollow Heart. Yeah, unfortunately, I think I'm too powerful to actually, die right now. So I should probably just end the run manually. It'll still count for the achievement, at least. Yep, there we are. Defeat the Earth Dragon. Unlock Lita. Let's see, what's the next unlock? With Sagunas, defeat the Spectre in the Yomi. Which one's the Spectre of a... Iwanahime. Spectre of Wanahime. Okay, that's the Yomi one. And it has to be in reversal. Ugh, I'm not a fan of that one. I may have to do the case where I dive into a couple of those just to grab the item and leave. Because that one is going to be a pain, that's for certain. Wow, even Lita's too expensive for me to afford anymore. Granted, I don't believe I need her for any of the unlocks, but it's good to at least... Well, I can still do a couple more. Let's see here. With final... Yeah. Oh, I already... Oh no, that's in the secret unlocks here. Yeah, the last ruler refrees his most monstrous form. That's what I was thinking. That might not actually need to be done on inverse, but these two, they do. Guntus and Amaya. Amaya, I don't know what I'm going to do. I might have to start with, something else. Because I genuinely can't think off the top of my head what the best starter weapon is. I mean, I do like the fists because they attack around you, but... The thing is, with her, you have to get her... You really have to live by her gimmick. And collect those cats, or else you're not going to have enough stats. I should probably seal at least a couple more items to make it easier to get what I'm after. Like, I really do like the Ode to Castlevania weapons. It's probably my best interest to start shutting them all off. Here. Not the most ideal situation, but it's alright. We'll showcase his skill with text, get more projectiles every levels. They really hard cap projectiles because how powerful of an upgrade that is. Teflon 5% growth every time glimmer new tech. Musashi, Komachi, Bo, Une. Alright, let me grab a sip of my drink and we'll go right in. Let me think which one I want. You know, the Kukri seems to be one I actively look for, so... You know what? Sure, let's start with the Kukri. Sarabe of healing. All healing sources doubled. You know what? Yeah, let's do it. That's a lot of money and I don't really want to spend, if we're honest. Armadillo. Empty Tome. Moonfall Slash. Glaive. Glaive also seems to be a pretty good one, it's just the cooldown is such a pain. Kukri. Right, I should've gotten the, Divine Lancer. Excellent. And because of my double healing, that helps me out. I won't be as big of a stat stick as in previous ones, but I think that's okay. Because I just need to survive this early game, and that's all that matters. Maybe I should have saved that, actually. Spinach. Blade. Kukri level up, finally. Cats do technically heal 1 HP, I think. They don't. Weird. Oh, whatever. There we go. Glade. Kukri level up. What does the Kukri level up with again? Aegis. Yeah, I can get that pretty easily. I'm just gonna grab this item and leave, then I'll go get the Ham Aegis. Then I'll head over to Avalon and see how I can do there. Free level of spinach. Fix my anemic damage. Duplicator. Yeah, the cooldown is the main problem, I think. Spinach him. Excellent. Oops, I probably should have waited. You know what? I don't think it matters. Right now, my only concern is actually getting the boss here. So, you know, let's just take whatever upgrades we can get. That's a good one to get from a chest, so now I don't have to worry about it. That one's too fast to catch. Crap, the beefy guys are here. Empty tome. Reduce cooldown everything. we are. Yeah, they're healing me slightly, just not enough to be relevant. I can't fight the boss here yet. Yeah, the Pymagus is here, and I want that. Barely got anything out of that showstopper. These guys are just way too beefy. Get the Pymagus. Basically gives me Mercy Invincibility, which is absolutely huge in a game like this. I mean like ridiculously huge. Crap, here come the beef for you guys again. Spinach for damage up on everything. Started too close to the edge. Darn it. I have one revive left, but these skeletons are not dying. Kukri maxed out. Upgrade, upgrade. Yes, the Jetstream Sam. That might be what we needed to win to survive this run. Kaleidoscope. Oh boy, it's not killing still. Damn it. No luck whatsoever. Yeah, I don't know what I can even do here, so... But I guess I can keep going. Let's see here. Maybe let's try a different weapon. Let's see here. Which one is easiest to start out with? Well, actually, it probably might be easier to start with one that upgrades without much trouble. Yeah, save machine gun. Excalibur is the machine gun. Doesn't bounce. Generates explosions sideways. Fires lingering. Might freeze enemies. defeated enemies might drop hearts. Empty tome. Raksha. I should grab the spinach. Oh well. Empty tome. And my biggest problem is the cooldown, how long it takes between attacks. I'm gonna roll, yeah, let's just get this. Gotta get as many levels as I can before the beefy wave. Money, money, money. Empty tome maxed. Good. This should make it a lot easier. Life a lot easier, I think. Should have given the upgrade to pressure point. Yes, I did. Give me the cat. We are growth. Shenlong Fire Fist. Alright, save that food. I don't gain I don't gain stats from them this run. I do, however, gain them from these cats. Gimme, gimme. Give me the XP, gimme. Lamberger is one I do personally like a lot. is right before the, I have to be wary, though. This is right before the rhinos, and the rhinos are gonna be such a pain in the ass. Full crush. Yeah, I need to get that spinach, I need it now. Silver wind. I'll get the chest on the way back. Here we are. Luck up, that's fine. Give me the free spinach because this is gonna be huge. Give me your XP. I demand your XP. Silverwind is maxed. Here we are. Pomarola, don't mind if I do. I might actually be paired now. Let's head on to Avalon and fight the boss, because remember, our only goal here is to kill the boss of Avalon for the achievement. Anything else is just gravy. Yep, the rhinos are gone. Probably not strong enough to kill it yet, but I don't think it's going to be bad enough with the, yeah, I don't think that's going to be too bad yet. It's not nearly as bad as the one in the underworld area. Moonfall slash. Pressure point. Attract orb to make it easier to grab the cats. Pressure point. Crap. I don't care what upgrades, just upgrade something. I guess that's okay. Burn. around. My stats are actually keeping up. Granted, I do have a lot amount of might, not just from the spinach, but also from collecting those cats as well. Might be doing it right now. 3 level of the kukri. Sounds good to me. Punch and kick. Oh, bro, I haven't even leveled the spinach. Wow. Talk to the hand. Gilded hand, that is. I think we might have won finally. Yep, there we are. Why in? 3 kukri levels, sounds good to me. Now it doesn't matter if we win or lose. Ooh, a red crystal. Don't mind if I do. Flamberge. Flamberge egg, please. There we go, now I can go over the cap a little. Track to live up. Excellent. Losing health generates exploding projectiles. Explosion damage increased. Nah. Hidden anathema, sure, why not? Now, excellent. With the track orb, I can now grab the cats before they even run away. Yeah, the Silver Wind was definitely a good call. It's healing me a lot thanks to this. stone mask. Trapdoor button. Oopsie. I get a revive still. We can still make it. Oh, yeah, remember why I don't like this area very much. Yeah, it's easy for this to... It's easy to get overwhelmed. Simply because the corridors are so narrow. I imagine that's largely so the boss has an easier time, since their entire game plan seems to be just, you know, running you down. Flamberger upgraded his way hander. Good, good, good. We're in good shape. Wow, these hurt like hell. Then again, I don't really have much defense, do I? Yeah, I just have +4 armor, and that's it. That probably is not helping matters. As bets. Yeah, let's get out of here and go to a less narrow corridor. Free level of spinach. Yeah, we got the big beefy guys again, but this time my damage is actually keeping up rather well, I think. Once again, thanks to the trapdoor, if I pick up the cats before they can run away. Oh, it's 3 chests on top of one another. Wow. Blood Chalice. Can get Scarlet Harbinger. Might as well just take free levels from whatever these chests have and head on over to the boss of this area. Just free spinach levels. You know what? I'll take it. Damage is the one thing I'm in need of most with how beefy enemies here are here. Scarlet Harbinger. Blood Chalice. Kick level. Kick's been upgraded to the triangle kick. Wonderful. Triple dragon. Free Pomerol level to max now. Sounds good to me. Finally, I could upgrade to the Festive Winds. Enemy defenses are lowered, so they take higher damage from everything. This is way handy. Sway. Yeah, the ham mages. Yeah, I'm having a hard time seeing the backgrounds now, but I'm not strong enough to walk through walls freely, so it's gonna be a bit, I guess. Excellent. Upgrade the Kukri to the jet stream. Kaleidoscope. Glaive. Ah, the Swayander absorbed. Upgraded the Galatine. Ledge. Let's max out Blood Chalice so this stops bugging me about it. Vandalize. Divine Lancer. Yeah, the Skelly Boys are back with a vengeance, but I actually have the damage to tear through them now. Finally, I can fight the boss of this area. Just max out the Spellbinder so it stops bugging me about it already. Glaive. Triangle kick maxed. Just stream. Mercy invincibility is gonna be kind of nice. Boss tile. I summon thee. Ooh, nice. Upgraded to the Feather Spear. Max up. Oh, wow. That boss just melted. Free Bulldover. Sounds good to me. I couldn't even read what that is. Stars, yeah, it is. As long as I got the stat boosts, we're good. Where's Mad Season? Here it is. Mad Brew. The Longren Spear. Also, Max and Corona's Madness and something bugging me. Triumvirate. Bulldover, just max that out, I guess. Providence. Oh yeah, right. The Providence teleporter basically starts you right on top of the boss's summon. Wow, that was Falcon Wind. Reverse Delta. Level Falcon Wind, I guess. Free level of the skull. open. Alright, the final boss is spawned here. Alright, let's zoom in. Speed up. I technically have the item to upgrade the Emerald Rapture, but here comes. Yeah, it really is just. Well, I guess that's kind of roguelites and roguelite, roguish type games in general, isn't it? As soon as you get past the hellish early game, you usually get a pretty smooth run at the end. It's just that in this game you typically can't see what's going on. Oops. Oh well. Guess I should pull time with something. Still playing Marvel Rivals a bit. Haven't streamed in a while, but still think if I want to do some more ranked on streamers, then, or maybe I don't know. Maybe people like when I actually did analyzing my own gameplay to find flaws. I'm still gonna do Claire Obscure. The game tells me I'm at the end, but I don't believe it. Then again, I could be overthinking it. I mean, it wouldn't be the first time. I mean, when I was playing Grandia 1, there was a very significant amount of time in which I kept saying, yeah, I think we're near the end here, but we weren't even halfway, I think, the first time. Yeah, I'll need to manually quit here. And there we are. Matcha is unlocked. Excellent. And the last one for the Emerald Diorama is going to be with Cygnus, defeat the Spectre. Alright, that's the car enemy. Okay. We'll also potentially do some more adventures later. So this game, even once I complete the DLC stuff, plus I've still got a handful of the Ode to Castlevania DLC that I haven't gotten to yet. Especially since I need to do some money runs to unlock these. I mean, look at this. I can barely understand these. Makcha Alter Ego. It starts with the Hidden Rings of Calamity. Increases enemy spawn quantity by 50. Oh, that's actually really good since it does it without cursing. Gains 1 revival and 5% every time they glimmer a new tech. Yeah, they really try to encourage you using the matching DLC weapons with the matching characters. Seguna's right. With Seguna's, yeah, defeat the Spectre of Wadahime. I'm not sure if that's supposed to tie into the game or what. I really should look a bit more into this, although Saga series is usually more of Damien's thing. Yeah, I should probably go with the starfish thing. Although it also might behoove me to do some of the earlier areas and get things... It's incarnate. Alright, let me grab a sip of my drink and we'll dive back in. There we are. Twilight Requiem. What about these upgrades? Wandering of jetpack, losing health generates exploding projectiles. Still think I want Sarabande of healing, just because survival of the early era is. Yeah, I don't really want this honestly. Oh right, this is the character who, what's it called? Any enemy I kill becomes my ally for a short period of time. Until they die, really. That's a pretty cool gimmick, honestly. After all, I liked the, orb from Mount Moonspell for no other reason than because, Empty Tome. Raksha. Sanguine Star. I do like stuff that takes aggro away from me, even if just for a little while. That's why I like the one robe item from the Mount Moonspell DLC. On that note, I don't dislike the crossovers, but I do hope they do some Vampire Survivors original crossovers, like, original ones instead of just crossovers all the time. I do like Mount Moonspell and the Tides of Ascari. Who knows, maybe we'll finally be able to find and recruit Count Visconti or whoever the vampire front is. Then again, he could even just be a copy of Dracula, and I don't think anyone would complain. After all, not everyone gets the crossover DLC. Even this one was actually technically optional. Largely because I imagine they want the people to have a choice if they'd rather stick to the original, the OCs rather than the official characters. I know it's funny to call them that. Empty tome. Oh right, I don't have that thing. At least I can get, once the beefy guys come in, I can get a beefy enemy buddy for a while. Give me the XP. Yes. Punch. What do I want? The Flamberger? I need to at least upgrade one weapon to get some more techs here. Actually, I need to still haven't learned. No, I've learned Raksha, so yeah, I can upgrade the fist as soon as. There we go. Now I just need a chest, any chest, because the nice thing about the Saga weapons is the 3 tier ones can actually upgrade with even the early ones, because normally you can't upgrade your weapons till a lot later on. You know what? Fine, I'll take the Stone Mask just to make sure I can upgrade my Sanguine Star. Life Sign Scan. All healing doubled, meaning Life Sign Scan is basically going to be a full heal anytime it happens, and with the cooldown reduced, it should happen moderately frequently. Mini Ghost. Yes, please, yes, please, yes, please. I need to get the spinach and get out of here. There we are, damage boosted for everything. Life Sign Scan. Pressure point, wonderful. And some good upgrades to all my other weapons as well. Won't say no to all that, that's for sure. Maybe I should awaken the boss here just to get a chest. Because the Yomi boss is in one of the most inconvenient locations in the entire game. It's actually quite frustrating, if we're honest, so... And again, nothing says I have to actually kill any of these bosses. Doing so is just kind of convenient. Shenlong Fire Fist. Is this character a bad guy in the game, or they get a bad guy or two to it? The music sort of sounds evil. Or maybe they're the anti-hero of the crew. The Vegeta. Hard to say. That said, I'm gonna have a hard time feeling motivation to play, to look up and play it. Simply because I'm still really obsessed with Claire Obscure. Expedition 33 has been a pleasant surprise in a lot of ways. I've I've seen some calling it a revolutionary of RPGs, but it doesn't, technically speaking, it doesn't do anything new, but it does do them well, and that's ultimately what matters. It takes a number of risks as well. Plus, there's a lot of other RPGs I've been meaning to get around to. And of course, I learned the hard way a long time ago not to have the same game over and over again, or else I can easily burn out on it no matter how good it is. And yeah, that's happened to me even before I started streaming, so you'd think I'd realize that even when... I wonder if I could recruit the boss if I have a slot open when the boss dies. It might be possible, but it's definitely not going to be easy. I probably should have waited to do this. Cutting off my movement range is not conductive to doing well. Especially since this is inverse mode, so the boss's HP is going to be a little ridiculous. Oh well, at least once I finish, I got a chest here. Blood Chalice, so wonderful. Blood Rage tech. Crap, the Skelly boys are here. Did I accidentally feed it to one of my minions instead of me? Oops. Scarlet Harbinger. Thinking what to do after Claire Obscura though, because I don't know how much is left in the game, but I'm pretty sure we're at least close to Act 3, if not the end, so... Man, these guys are huge. That guy's actually bigger than the boss. What the hell? Okay, good. Looks like we're past the Skelly boys. Now these... I don't know what these creatures are. Cats? whatever they are, they're not a joke. They're not nearly as durable. And is really getting hard to level. Attract orb. I'm glad the yeah, maybe I should have gone with stat stacking. Stats are behind at this point. Yeah, waking the boss might not have been my brightest move. Yeah, every weapon has to actually activate before the showstopper spam of it works. The duration's getting lower each and every time it gets used, though. That's probably going to continue that until I die, or I might even just continue for the rest of the run, just so that you can't do what I'm doing now. Just abuse healing and then re-spamming it. Empty tome. I hate, most notably, I don't like that I'm not getting much XP out of all this. Yeah, we need hit and Nanema, and we need it now. Just a free level of anything. Maxing out the book, Empty Tome, is a good idea to me. Dang, hard to believe a book that someone just put in the library without actually writing anything in it would give it so much power. Three levels of anything. Attract orb sounds good to me. Excellent, we're slowly getting our stats back up again. Amogus Ghost. Right, I forgot about that one. Give me the... spinach just damage up. Hello Tales Saga 2. My damage is not keeping up with these enemies. Excellent. Stats up. And Stone Mask, don't mind that. And things just aren't dying fast enough. Darn, really, something, that's for sure. And my XP is going up at a snail's pace, and if I don't level up, my weapons can't be keeping up. Duplicator. Ah, crap, that enemy did ridiculous amounts of damage. Life sign scan. There we are. Get the Flamberger. Lord Star. Aw, Lone Star. Lone Star. It's Bull Crush. I think this might have saved the run. Paranormal scan. Airwave. Stone Mask, that's fine. Maxed out the attractor, that's fine, yeah. Yeah, the more max minions I have, the better. Pressure point. How many revives do I have right now? 3, huh? Pressure point. star. Now all we need is Dark Helmet, and we're in good shape. We might even find it playing with his dolls again. I hope Spaceballs still remains a classic. Even though it's pretty much a very good example of an era that is long past, unfortunately. This is a regular inverse mode because this is the last unlock I have in the regular unlock stuff. The secrets, I still have a couple more, but I wanted to finish off the main stuff. So if I can kill the Yomi boss with this character, I'll be in good shape. There. Yeah, I'll unlock the last character if I can do this. There might be, I believe there's a couple more secret ones I still need to do, but yeah, like I said, I want to get the main unlock thingies done for this here because I was putting it off for too long because I was afraid of the inverse mode. Little do they realize the inverse mode should be afraid of me. Ha. Just a Framberger level, that's fine. Blood Chalice. I believe I just need to kill the Yomi boss here and we're in good shape. I think we should be strong enough to do it now. It's just that I don't like Yomi in general because everything is so tightly packed, it's hard to hide anywhere. Let's get the Eagle Gun. It's not my favorite weapon, but it's not a bad one by any stretch of the word. I actually did the Diva 5 challenge first because I was worried that might be the hardest one, but it turns out that actually wasn't as bad as I thought. Saga characters get a lot of bonuses when sparking techs on top of, you know, the bonuses of sparking attack, so it really adds up. I've seen some complain that the Saga weapons aren't nearly as powerful as ones from Ode to Castlevania, but I think they're pretty nice for what they're trying to go for. Do I really need any of these? Here. Oh, I see. Yeah. You know, let's get the Candelabra just so I have some bigger AoEs to work with. Oh, wonderful. Oh, a chest already. Gold star reduced by just yes, it's good. Oh, wonderful. There we are. Flamberger level works for me. Load star. 2 more projectiles, always nice. Last item, let's see. Let's get Mad Groove just so I can have a convenient time. I am very lazy. You items are to come to me. Of course, it might help if I could actually see the item in question. Easy. Mad Groove is so convenient. It's not the greatest upgrade in the world, but hey, it's a fun one. Oops, I can't get that one. Miyako City. Oh darn it, that's the wrong one. I should probably run inverse mode in general a lot more than I currently do. Although I have occasionally taken off all my upgrades to see how I do. I probably wouldn't do it for this particular stage though, but... Oh, wonderful. Dayblade. Where's the Yomi area again? Let me remember where I put... Now, where did I put that Yomi? Actually, I think it was right next to this one. Life Sprinkler. Yep, here it is. Now I'm sure I'm not going to suffer because this is such a narrow corridor and the enemies love to crowd in it. No sirree, Bob. Basically, the good news though is once I kill the boss, I've already completed the quest. I don't need to worry about, you know, min-maxing or anything like that. Mage is going to be a good one, I think. Oops, went past it. I mean, sure, roll it is. I actually like the Flamberger as one of my favorite of the new weapons. I'm not sure why. I guess just because smacking around with giant swords is kind of fun. Here we go. This is the boss that I need to kill. As long as this boss here dies, pretty much nothing else matters, really. Of course, I'm still going to try and win the round, don't you worry. Kind of neat. I just finished. I actually only saw the announcement after I had just finished playing Romancing Saga 3, which is a completely different game, but it was still one I liked. I don't mind upgrading the passives since that means I don't have to eat level ups on them. Zwan. Candelabra to get everything bigger. Everything's better when bigger. These two are being a bit of a pain. Oh, nice, the Pendragon. Oh, nice. Oh, I thought I could go through walls. How disappointing. Let's get more of the, buddy. Once you die, we've won. Come on, buddy. Man, you're a lot more durable than you have any right to be. Yeah, I don't mind more Spellbinder. Yeah, I think it might be better if we take this fight to somewhere that's going to be less of a pain. I don't need to worry about those items left behind because Matt Crew will teleport them over to me. Now, what's it? This down here, that's an open space. Here. Yeah, this is a much more open area. This is ideal. I thought the Diva number 5 was going to be the most difficult one, since the quest was basically to just kill all bosses in inverse. Perhaps I should have been more... So perhaps I should have had more faith in myself, because I've been getting punched through all the inverse quests tonight if I can win this one. I can't see the boss, so I can only take the game's assumption that it's here. Yep, it's dead, which means the achievement is complete. Once again, I only have the game's word for it. Like that one Marvel comic, I forget what it was, a friend showed it to me. Basically, Dr. Doom had an invisible woman, you know, Sue Storm. He claimed she was permanently stuck in an invisible state, and he had her in a glass case or something. It amused me because we basically only have his word that she's even in there. She could absolutely not be there, and we'd have no way of calling him out on that. Well calculated, Doom, well calculated. This way, Hender's maxed out. Yes, so any chest that comes up will max it. Actually, there's gonna be a chest right there by the boss if I kill the boss. I have absolutely no need to kill the boss, but I want to. Finally. It took it a while just to register. Oh, you wanted to summon the boss. Okay. Come on. Yep, that was easy. Here we are, the Galatine. Vandalize. Divine Lancer. And there we are, cashing the revives. New achievement, Dolores. Yeah, as you can see, I really need to do a money run to actually be able to afford everyone. But hey, we managed to complete all of it. Now we just have to do the 2 adventures at some point, and that's the main ones. But of course, we still have a bunch of other secrets, but I may have to look up a few of these simply because, yeah, I may have to exhaust the rest of these, look up some of the rest of these secrets, but because a few of these are kind of esoteric. Even the base game had a few of those. Thanks. I'm feeling pretty exhausted, though. That's another reason why I felt it might be better to just focus the boss rather than, yeah, rather than go for all of them like all the previous ones. So I'm gonna go ahead and raid someone. Looks like Gravity and Biscuits is doing intravenous. Alright, we'll go ahead and raid him. Unable at this time. Oh, he must have just ended. Saga ones are easy-ish. I'd say they're easy and that they're straightforward. But it depends, because like I said, the big thing that was blocking me for a while was I had trouble on inverse mode. I just happened to get lucky this time, or maybe my skill finally caught up. Yeah, but the Emerald Diorama stage is definitely a good bit harder than the usual ones. And I mean that in a good way. It was genuinely a fun challenge and got me to consider, okay, what do I need to start? What do I need to do with these characters to really snowball? Because I can tell you right now, it's definitely a lot easier, or, what's it called? It was definitely a lot easier starting with some of the others, that's for sure. Let's see here. Like, Liminal Ninja's doing some Apex Legends. I guess I haven't rated them in a bit, so I'll go ahead and do that. Alright, so if you want to watch some Apex Legends, feel free to stick around. Otherwise, until next time, thank you for watching, hope you had a good time, and I'll see you later. Waiting here. Alright, next time it's going to be definitely more Clair Obscure. Then I'll decide if I want to do more of this or something else. Definitely like to mix it up around here, so feel free to stick around whenever something fun shows up. Stick around whenever something fun shows up.